So we want virgins, fresh 18-year-olds, groups, and those celebrating having just got into uni. So come and say hi, let us pleasure you, get us on our knees, and of course, boys, you can fish wherever you want.
What is your most requested video?
Oh, that would be anything to do with virgins. Like, people love me when I'm sleeping with virgins, especially the 18-year-olds.
Really?
Yeah.
Sounds like she's doing the Lord's work.
Could you imagine being like anywhere remotely in that area and seeing that at 18 years old, dude?
Oh, man. The way I would run out of my house. Where were these type of meet and greets when I were in college? When I was fucking freshly 18.
Please, bro.
Can you imagine just a girl just advertising herself? Like, yeah, people want to get a picture or whatever, but she's like, no, come do whatever you want to me. I'll be right here at this date and time. Finish wherever you please.
Dude, this girl is fearless.
Music to my ears.
The video is so insane because like she has no regard for her own personal safety, which is what I'm confused about. I don't even know if she's going with bodyguards.
At 18 when you're your strongest and horniest.
And she's asking for virgins.
Virgins. Yeah, but virgins aren't showing up. Anybody showing up.
Yeah,
Virgins would be too nervous to show up. Like, this is a setup.
It almost does sound like a setup. If like you see that, dude, that sounds so dangerous.
So dangerous.
Also, the funniest thing too is that literally, if you just reversed it, and I was like, I'm looking for young 18-year-old. Like, I was just advertising myself. Granted, I might not be as pretty, but still, it would be such a different conversation if I was just a sweaty dude breathing over my iPhone in my car.
People would rip you apart. Where this girl's getting praised by every dude on the planet, probably. Like, we would sound like such incels. If we were just like, if this was a man who did this, you know, we would be in prison right now.
Yeah, this is so unfair.
Just getting upset that, like, we can't do the same thing.
As if I would ever, in any world, be like, yo, who wants stuff? Like, you know, just drop the location. There's another video too, dude, where they have all these guys. Just like, it's like, I guess it might be like the aftermath of just like after it's in the location.
Yeah.
And Bonnie have got countless guys lined up, ready to us. Oh, how many shoes are you guys counting? Wait. Whoa, these are all the guys. There's more in there as well.
Some dudes are just in their socks, just waiting.
This is just holding me back. Just unlacing their shoes. Like,
and what kills me is like, dude, that line's gotta look crazy. Like, you gotta look at the dudes in front of you and behind you.
What's the conversations like?
Literally, dude.
Beforehand.
I think they're doing it like wrong. Like, this is just straight vibes. Do they have to bring paperwork? How does this work?
Where's the room? Like, are you guys just out in the open doing it? I don't know, dude. Let's go to the UK. Could you imagine us online? 18. There's dudes who are definitely not 18. Do you think they're checking IDs?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
He's 19.
Yeah.
You old sick pig.
And what, these girls are like in their mid-20s?
Yeah, mid-20s. It just kills you. She keeps on saying fresh.
Fresh 18-year-olds.
No dudes have ever been fresh.
That's what I'm saying.
Girls, you can say fresh. Guys, we're not fresh.
No, we've always stunk.
Or ripe.
Yeah.
So it is crazy how, like, you know, back in the day where, like, let's just call it corn. Corn was like not as accessible. You have to like go to a store and maybe buy a magazine or have like a subscription.
You had to want it.
Yeah.
You really had to want it.
You really had to go out of your way to get one.
Yeah.
Now, like, when we were growing up, like, obviously we had the internet, so we can kind of search it up and, like, you know, like, you might have to use your family's computer to, like, sneak around. Now people can get it right off their phone. It's almost everywhere. It's on TikTok. You know, that they're advertising this stuff. It's on Snapchat.
The marketing for it has gone through the roof. Because they used to just be like, you'd have to find like a nasty website, click a wrong link.
Your friends would have to tell you websites.
Yeah.
You have to Google it. You know what I mean?
It was word of mouth and strictly just like you searching for it. Now you could just be scrolling and be like, yo.
Get it by accident.
Yeah.
Like, I wasn't even horny right now. You know?
Like,
and you're just fucking bricked up.
TikTok, I believe, has done irreparable damage, you know? I'm sure if I look up this girl's TikTok, she has some stuff on there.
Do you think they're just numb to it now?
Like, it's literally what you said, dude. It's everywhere.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? And so unavoidable.
Butt again, ass again. You know what I mean? Enough already. Where's my sports highlights? Yeah. Get this girl out of here.
She has like interviews on Instagram too.
What is your most requested video?
Or that would be anything to do with virgins. Like, people love me when I'm sleeping with virgins, especially the 18-year-olds.
Really?
Yeah. I thought it might put off my other subscribers, but no, like, they love me sleeping with virgins, especially 18-year-olds.
It's like amateur sex.
Yeah, like, they love it because, like, they'd probably perform similar to an 18-year-old. Like, they know they would not be able to last that long, so they love watching it. They're like, yeah, that's exactly how I'd perform.
The accent makes everything so much funnier. It makes it seem as if she's like just doing no harm. You know?
So it means she's just doing it for science.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Research. Like, she's
There's a
scholar.
good purpose
Yeah,
behind this.
exactly.
There's meaning to this. This isn't
She's
just
not
play.
just doing it for the love of the game. She's doing it because she wants to know how virgins perform
Yeah.
at a high level.
Yeah.
That's like, I guess, every virgin's fantasy. Like, some hot, pretty girl
Just dropping her location.
yeah,
You know?
and saying, you know, I'm yours.
They gotta get security. They gotta get security, dude.
I think it's something.
Like, I wouldn't believe it was real until I saw all those dudes lined up outside. I'm just like, yo, someone's getting sick.
Dudes could be working. Dudes could be in the middle of class. They see that and it's like, they're
Just running
packing
out of
their
buildings
stuff and going.
Wherever she was must have been in a state of emergency. Like, those guys must have fucking just started doing 90 in school zones and whipping out of buildings, bro. I think people have been like calling her out, trying to like make it seem as if she's like a groomer or something. So she actually like, I think she went on one podcast and like explained herself or like tried to.
After shooting the spring break stuff,
Yeah.
the schooly stuff, did you get a lot of backlash?
A lot.
Yeah.
So much hate.
What was like the main kind of, you know, argument against what you did?
That I'm a groomer. That I'm grooming these sort of like children, as they say.
How old are you?
25 now.
And you were 24 at the time?
Yeah, 24 at the time. And
You're really not that much older.
no, and the biggest thing, like, everyone has like an age gap. Everyone's got some sort of an age gap. And you are stupid as a parent if you think an 18-year-old doesn't want to sleep with a then I've got no interest to groom them. I've got multiple videos, and it just baffles me when people think I must have to groom these children, is what they say, into filming videos with me.
I just love how she starts the video with it being like, after filming her spring break content, you cannot tell me otherwise that spring break isn't the devil's holiday. I've seen spring break make or break people's lives. Like, the amount of lies, like when your girlfriend says you're going on spring break, this is what she means. Like, you know, just swarm with dudes, high and ready to go on the beach, you know? And the same thing with guys, you know what I mean? But it's just like, it's such a nasty holiday. But like in college, like, you're just formed to believe that like, oh yeah, like this, you know, everything goes down on spring break. Which I believe. When she's doing shit like that, imagine just going on the beach for spring break.
Dude, I've never had a spring break like that. I haven't had one. I have no spring breaks to write about.
No.
No, all my spring breaks are fucking awful.
Yeah, I think I never did like a trip. That's not like one thing I regret, like not doing a proper spring
After you
break.
hear about shit like this, now you're like, I should have got out there. I should have been out there.
I should have had a story to tell. You know,
her husband is the reason why she started doing the videos on that same podcast. She like talks about like, yeah, fuck it.
She has a husband.
I guess so. Maybe at the time it was her boyfriend, but it was him saying, she pretty much breaks down why he told her to start doing OnlyFans.
Oh, well, wow.
You've said that your husband is actually the only reason you had the confidence to sign up for OnlyFans. What did he do to inspire that?
When I saw these TikToks, people doing cam in, I was like, I could never do that. I'd never have the confidence, or like people won't want to watch me. I'm not pretty enough, or like I've not got the big and like overly flat stomach and stuff. And he was like, no, like, you're beautiful, do it. And I guess gave me the confidence. I think at the time he was under the impression as well, like neither of us wanted to work Monday to Friday, and we wanted more out of life, and we knew continuing to go to our jobs doing the same, you're not going to break a routine, you're not going to change if you don't make change. And I think him seeing the potential money I could earn doing this was like a step in that direction. He was fully supportive from that side because of the money, and then also was just more than happy for me to give it a go.
Did you guys end up making content together at all?
No, so we're actually split up now. Nothing to do with OnlyFans, nothing to do with me in the industry.
You guys were together for almost a decade, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I did not know they got divorced after.
What do you think was gonna happen?
Yeah.
Pimping out your wife to do OnlyFans is wicked work.
It's also just like, dude, you just open up the door to let her know that all these dudes would pay so much money to.
Yeah, and these dudes are probably just saying fucking her better than you are. You know what
I
I
don't
mean?
know.
Like,
I don't
now
know what her
she's
husband
what
looked
if-
like.
I'm not yours anymore. It's like, oh, and then she tries to lie.
It's not
I
that.
had nothing to do
And
with
then
that stuff. It's like, oh, we had our other problems. Like, what other problems? The problems were we're not making enough money. Clearly, you're making money now. What could have happened? Did he just run? I was like, all right, yeah, just give me my half of the OnlyFans money that you made, and then we can like separate.
Literally, the lady interviewing her
10
says
years.
that too. Literally, it's just like, weren't you guys together for 10 years? It's like asking her. It's just like, and then all of a sudden, it's not working anymore, you know?
I don't care how secure you are. When your wife's like, yeah, I'm going to go hook up with a bunch of 18-year-old virgins. And then you show video proof of them lined up. And that guy also has buddies, you know what I mean? And they're like, dude, what's happening with your wife?
How bad was this job? How much did you hate
How much
working?
debt were you in?
Yeah,
where you're just
dude.
like, I got to get out of this hole
You have a
somehow.
gambling
You know what I
problem?
mean?
What's going on,
Yeah.
dude?
If he was just like, yeah, like this relationship is probably going to die anyway. Let me just let her make her money.
Oh,
this
business play.
year. Yeah. And
Yeah.
then like, let me just get out of here while I can. You
I don't know. She didn't even describe him making money. So, I mean, maybe he did, or
In the
maybe she was
divorce?
just paying. Oh, like he got paid out.
Yeah, maybe.
You think so?
I don't know. I'm just assuming, like, you know, if she's also
That he had a
giving
master plan.
if she's also giving him props and saying
Yeah.
that was her husband, you know what I mean? Or she could just be lying and fabricating the whole story and being like,
Yeah.
this wasn't my idea at all. It was actually my husband's idea. He encouraged me to do this, and you know, and then led me on this path. Like, I didn't have the confidence to do this. And then she's like, it's like, okay, the confidence just blossomed.
seems very
out. Very
confident.
confident.
Very
you know, you're just
confident.
openly putting your face
Yeah.
and like being like, 18-year-olds come do whatever to me. That's crazy. This whole story is so nuts.
Yeah,
But,
I'm done researching this. That's enough.
It ends here.
It ends here.
I mean, good for those 18-year-olds. I hope she has a lucrative career in the OnlyFans business. What are you guys' thoughts? I definitely don't think a dude could do this.
Nah, a dude doing this is so scary.
So scary.
So scary.
So scary.
You know?
It probably would get even more buzz though. Like if a guy did
But
the
it
exact
wouldn't be
same
if
thing.
you were like a super attractive dude. You would have to look so
So
nasty
crazy.
and crazy.
I
so
only
like
do fresh 18-year-old woman, nothing
none of you
else.
old eggs. You know?
I'm a professional. Right?
He would have to look terrible, but still be like kind of young. Like I'm 26. He's got like smoker's eyes and fucking
Rotten teeth.
literally just a young Ron Jeremy.
Yeah.
You know? Fucking.
Yeah, it'd be like a Ron Jeremy.
Don't waste my
dude.
time. I need ID. I need paperwork, and I need pussy. Good luck.
That's funny.